Welcome travelers to November's Peak. I'm Alter, and we're back with Tower Wizard. Uh, we went ahead and unlocked a few more blessings here, and we pretty much have them all done up now, looking pretty good. Uh, and just in case anyone was ever wondering, I didn't notice this until now. There is a sorcery manual that you can refer to help you choose what kind of blessings you're going to go for. And then I also realized recently that there is a theme selection up here in the cogwheel. You can kind of change it. That is incredibly bright. Sorry for that. Ooh, earthen and gilded. So pretty neat. I think for this one, I'm gonna try out the magical one. Just kind of see how that goes. See what everything looks like. And let's not waste any more time and let's hop into the game. All right, so to start, yeah, we're just gonna get everything up to 60. Come down here, wait for some spirits, and we'll go ahead and we'll grab these spirit houses. We'll go 10 and 2 trees. And here we went ahead and we just grabbed these library spirits as well. Quickly this time. So I feel like it's worth it. Let's get these spirits rolling. Now for the forestry, I feel like I want to just continue to help buff my magic as well as the forest and see how that kind of works out for us. So we'll kind of go 1 and 1 here. Now this time for the dragon nest, we are going to go ahead and try out the level 50 fire breath, and we're going to rely on that to hopefully break through this infinite health wall. Still not sure how we're going to do that, but we'll get there. Now what we've done just here is we went ahead and we again got Philosopher's Stone for Harry to begin with. And as soon as we do that, I mean, the study just really takes off. We were just creeping up a couple 100,000 at a time. Now it feels, you know, almost like 1 million at a time or so. Of course, that with the dragon helping out now. Okay, so now we have 200 cloudlings in the orb. That's for the study and the forestry. Everything else, we're going to keep at 60. Just so that we at least have our power of 60. And I feel like the spirits will obviously become more hard to come by a little bit through this stage of the game. So instead of continuing to invest it into resources, we'll go ahead and get started on investing a little bit of this into our sorcery. And once, of course, the dragon gets to 50, he'll be helping out our sorcerers. So to begin, we're going to go ahead and grab about 20 of the Zephyr and the Shaman. And this is mostly just to start getting this Blessing of Destruction. Increases your productivity, so it's worth it. Here we are checking in on our dragon. He is just about to hit 50. And we'll see how far up we can get the fireballs here. Should be about 200 levels. And of course we're getting our 10 for every 80 here, which is always helpful. And yeah, our damage has definitely skyrocketed, which is going to help our Blessing of Destruction very quick. You need to get to 10 mil. Let's see if we can help it do that. We'll go ahead and grab the 20 of each of these now. And then we'll start going back to the Zephyrs here and getting that to 60 move back to the shaman, get that to 60, and then finish these off with 60 as well. And just like that, the cloud wall is gone. Blessing of Destruction, looking great. Let's go ahead and ascend this tower. The solar wall, again, this is 500 million damage that you need to be doing. Should say somewhere. Right here, repairs up to 500 damage per minute. So let's try and get some more damage. So we're just gonna throw these zephyrs here. It gives weaken effect. And I think we'll get our runesmiths going here now that we're at 60 on the zephyrs. Once we get this to 60, we can come back to the sorcery. Alright, and we're already cruising to about 3 billion damage per minute now that we've got our runes starting to come in spades. What I like to do is start with the zephyrs here. We can now upgrade these a few times, so I like to get this one up all the way as fast as you possibly can. That starts generating that passive progression, and we'll just follow up with this tree. That's basically what we're going to start with. Alright, and then once you can get this done, because we haven't quite gotten all of our shamans, ifrits, and gorgons, now's the perfect time to start using a few of these runes to go ahead and get these summoned without having to use your spirits first. Following that, I like to get my sages tree done, just to bring them into the fold of damage, followed by the shamans, then the ifrits, and ending with the gorgons. Alright, and then now with that wall done, we can go ahead and ascend the tower, and we meet our old friend, the Cosmic Wall. So again, I'm not really sure how to be stronger than an infinite amount, but we're going to look into it. And it starts here with this cosmic dust, that's for sure. This is the only new thing. Now I did get a Forest Keeper upgrade in our blessings, so we're going to start with that to increase our cosmic production, and these should start out as level 10, which will be very nice and strong for us. Okay, and at this stage you can see our damage is still scaling up to what just happened, but we have all of our sorcerers up to level 60 utilizing these runes, and our dragon is sitting at about 250 now, still bringing in lots of damage, as well as the spirit sages. And again, we're going to just continue to buff our spirit sages here. Grab that, looks great. As for our housing, should have a few more. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put another one into each, and then 2 into the spirit. Looks great. Finish this up real quick. Oh, very close. Should get in just a moment here. Great. And again, we're going to keep this embassy up instead of buying this last one just to keep our power of 60. Alright, now we got our first little bit of cosmic dust coming in, so we're going to go ahead and buy this Forest Keeper. Again, he starts at a lovely level 10, and that should definitely help get us going here. Start seeing the cosmic dust really fly off. Again, we're at 40 billion damage now, and that increases the amount of cosmic dust that we're going to be getting. Then the next thing that I like to purchase here is going to be the Tome Master, and that's just to really buff our knowledge in a really heavy way. Go ahead and throw 5 of our cosmic dust into him. And we have the spirits. The next one I would want to prioritize is this Dragon Queen, just to continue buffing our damage here to get even more cosmic dust. Going back to the alchemy lab, just to give you a reference, I've prioritizing the Holy Grail and the Ouroboros over the Philosopher's Stone. And the reason for that is because I feel like having that dragon experience gain is very strong, and you can still grab the knowledge with the Ouroboros as you can with the Philosophers. And then with the Holy Grail, it's actually the best way for you to get a magic gain. It's better than Philosophers or Ouroboros. So prioritize these over the Philosophers, in my opinion. Then here, coming back to the forestry, you'll see that we are continuing to just kind of go back and forth. It is definitely keeping our magic nice and strong. I think we'll even throw a little third guy in here for the knowledge. The way that it has the ability to just kind of compound on itself makes it very nice. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab our Smith Master, and we'll go ahead and throw a couple of points into him as well. Need to get that last point here into our Dragon Queen for the moment. Now, what should be neat about this one is it's going to buff how many runes we're able to obtain, as well as increase our productivity again in the alchemy lab. Grab this guy. Great. Keep back on the tower requirements, still says can't upgrade, still says an infinite amount of health. Not for sure what the plan is yet. We're just gonna keep absolutely drilling it with damage and see if we can find an opening somewhere. We went ahead and just upped our combat damage. We kind of neglected that. As you can see, as soon as we purchase that tree, our damage has definitely escalated very quickly. Alright, we just got our observatory, and we'll use some knowledge here to get a couple of points. And the thing that I'm going to prioritize is the weekend. We'll get that to 100% first, and then we're going to follow that up with the molten wall, and then the shattering wall. Get all of that up to 5. Now this is new. Come up to the tower. It doesn't say we can ascend. It says we need to fire a magic beam. So we were looking for an opening. I'm not exactly sure what it was that opened this up. I have a feeling it has something to do with a requirement of a certain amount of damage. I'm just not for sure how much that was. But I'm ready. 40 accumulated so far. We are just 2 cosmic dust away. And we're gonna go ahead and buff this guy up another 5 times just to see if we can push it over the line. One more to the magic beam. There it is. Let's see what happens. The astrologer has determined that the wall can be destroyed using the orb with the right resources. So you probably do need the astrologer then. It does seem that way. And now that I really think about it, it could be tied to how many cosmic analysis you've conducted as well. I'll have to see if we notice that in a future playthrough. Let's fire this magic beam. Oh, yes. Okay. The wall wizard. So he's not saying he's building another wall. He did say if we could get through this one, we were done. We can apparently restore it. I'm not quite sure why we'd want to do that. But we have the molten wall enchantment, frost wall, shatter wall. Yeah, we have the cosmic dust. Let's buy those up. All right, sweet. And what's it say now? The final ascension. Can you ascend the tower one more time? All right, we just need a little bit more cosmic dust. So again, if we need cosmic dust, we're gonna need a wall. So let's go ahead and bring this dreaded wall back and yeah, continue to get some more cosmic dust and see what happens. And there it is, the final ascension. Can you ascend the tower one more time? Yes, we can. Oh. You built the greatest wizard tower in 11 hours, 4 minutes. Thanks for playing. Wow, what a game. I've never really experienced a clicker game before, and I've got to say, it's got me intrigued. I want to see more from this genre, and I've read a little bit about the game, and it seems like the developer of this game has other clicker games that are pretty good, so we might be checking those out. Well, this seems like a great place to rest. We have made it. We have made the greatest wizard tower. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and if you want to see me try and beat this time, I think we could do a lot better than that time. Let me know. We'll revisit. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon.